Adam, you're the first one here, and you didn't even use first. There we go. I have oatmeal cookies, I have a plum, and I have water. Don't believe a word Gabby says, I'm not Thancred. Oh god, there's so many people here tonight. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Killa, tell Gabby that I'm not Thancred. Last night, I fully explored this place and ended up a little sad. Because, remember, only 3-4 days have passed since this dome appeared. Let me show you what it was that caused this. Years since what appeared? Doma? Anyway, the dome appeared 3-4 days ago. But everyone inside the dome, 30 years has passed. With that, there's the parking garage. With that in mind, there was someone at the very start of the expansion that I met. And I just met... Yep, Killa's actually right there now. Her twin sister. Who has aged 30 years in 4 days. Just think about that. It's been like, say, you've got a twin you haven't seen in a week. And they're suddenly way older than you. Anyway. Thinking about everything involving the people outside the dome versus the people they know inside the dome is actually kind of depressing. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Had to step away to try and figure out an issue with the TV, but I know literally nothing about smart TVs, so not exactly much I can do when I don't know about that. Is this the mosaic? It is. Okay, Gabby, I'm not Thancred. And, Adam, you were here with Gabby. I can see why you'd be scared. Oh, I was wondering if there was some significance to the number 914. Then I realized Gabby said a lot of this is Final Fantasy 9, and we're in Final Fantasy 14. That side. Well, again, I don't know anything about that, so... Okay. Who are we visiting, and why is this going to be extremely either sad or it's going to make me incredibly annoyed with how they're doing things in this area? Or both. Yeah. Not gonna lie, the apartment's nice, it's just a little too empty. Cookie stickers, huh? But what kind of cookie stickers? So we're going with the sad part. Okay. He spoke. They just said he can't speak and he spoke. No, they said he struggles to speak. Well, that's a name. Mount Cheeto. New weapon. I'm going up to the government office. I took a look in there, and there's a spot where it's literally the DMV. Only it involves moving to new apartments. It's the DMV for apartments. Honestly, this whole thing makes me think of a mix of some of the futuristic stuff I've seen and 1984. I think that was what it was. Yeah, I think it was 1984. Okay, I want to see Wook Lamott's reaction to that teleporting. Yeah, she didn't like it. Her reaction to the first time using it is about the same as mine was the first time using it. We're dangerously close to Zeralja. Zeralja?
Strange contraptions everywhere you look.
Zeralja is the giant lizard guy that had the cyberpunk armor. He's the one that killed, he's the one that killed her father, and his father, and, Kona's father. He's her brother. Yeah. We don't like him.
What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
Yep.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, Over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
So they had their calamity that ended. Basically, their rejoining came from too much lightning. Which I don't think was one of the calamities the Source had. Wasn't it, wasn't there a water one, a fire one, an ice one? Let's see, the water one was how the Ark ended up near Alamigo. The fire one was probably when Bahamut broke out of Dalamud. Was there an ice one? I feel like the only ones they really talk about in detail were fire and water. But we know that there's been 7 of them.
Four centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Yep.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
Looking around at this place, this stuff being difficult to obtain is hard to believe.
Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Welcome back. Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity. That's what I keep comparing it to. Like, yeah, it's like the flood of darkness and flood of light, but it's more like one of the calamities.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Well, I mean, it might help things. Considering all the calamities and the 13th and the 1st.
They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was.
Oh god, the Arcadian. Okay. So, the Arcadian is, from what I've seen, going to be, the raids from this, this expansion.
I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course.
Okay. I didn't trust her before. Now I do. Look at the caption. That was his accent.
Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9.
That's actually the biggest I can make it to.
Good day to you.
It doesn't let us adjust the size of that yet.
Well, my friend, and when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws.
Wuklama, yeah.
For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable.
Yeah, I like Wuklamat's voice.
Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls.
That's actually where the design comes from.
But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Would actually look more like... Oh, okay, hold on.
There's something that I need to tell you.
I can show you in just a few minutes. Oh.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
Alright. So what was it she wanted to say?
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamart, but I must disappoint you.
Where did that put me? That put me close enough. Okay, I can show you what I was gonna bring up. I don't even know where Thancred is right now. Alright, online exclusive? Yes. Alright, there you go. The closest I can get in-game to how I look as a VTuber. Nice. But yeah, this is the closest I can get in-game to that. I just need to actually buy this set. I can't buy that set anytime soon, though. Back to Solution 9. Alright. Now that I've learned more about this place, I guess it's time to progress the story. I almost feel like when I'm walking through this city that I need to be on ninja or a ranged physical DPS. Just because of the increased movement speed, I can get on any of them. Alright, give me my new sword and shield. New sword and shield. Yes, it's fun completely disintegrating in one area and being rebuilt in another area. Also, Gabby, your trick worked. I've not had any issues at all today. I can't say I noticed it, but, great. Zuralja has a kid. What the? I thought he was running away and he just walked up? Okay, this is, oh god, you're faster than I expected. Yes, you do. So do I. Welcome back. Not where I expected you to go. Hey look, it's Sanus' new home. Yes, I do think it's a trap. It's gotta be a trap. Okay, wait. Can I change the color? Hmm. You know what? I'll go with it. Can't dye the shield and weapon, though, unfortunately. Okay, so do we get to see her this time, or is it one of those weird robots again?
Wonderful! They're here!
It's one of those robots again.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Context, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn had their headquarters at the back of a bar in a settlement founded by adventurers.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives.
Yes, actually. I'm taking all of the cookies.
Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
The more I hear her voice, the more familiar it sounds.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
But do you craft kettles?
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own.
She knows that earring.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal.
I never thought of Azam's crystal that way.
Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
What?
Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Story time, basically telling everything we've learned.
These people sent you through the portal along with the earring.
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryle. The husband and wife who founded our order.
Why did I get the feeling that that's where this was going?
It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Not all trace if the earring's a storage device.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I was gonna say, you have to say yes to that. There's probably something very important in it.
To pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
By the gods! There is a psychopath on the loose!
Yeah, and it's because he's not making kettles. Thanks for the hydrate, killer. And the posture check. I knew that was coming, and so I was just getting ready to do that one. As if we've met in another life. How about 2 other lives? Oh, God. I'm being sent to pick up energy drinks.
By the gods, there is a psychopath on the loose!
Really, Gabby? Okay, so I'm not only getting energy drinks, I'm apparently getting illegal energy drinks. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that was a bad idea. Like growing up. It's Red Bull. It's literally Red Bull. Okay. Okay then. I guess I just went Super Saiyan 2. That was literally the Super Saiyan effect. What's it do to him? Same thing. We need to get some of that for Geralt. Well, I think we just met our quest NPC for the relics this expansion.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the Drift Downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
I'm hating Zoralja more and more every time something new comes out about him.
Guja. It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like
fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on
That's interesting.
On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
That was Gululja.
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Papkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those
I mean, he is fast.
Mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Well, I know where I'm going. There's only one area I haven't been to in Heritage Found. I don't know why I'm dying these if I'm gonna clamor over them eventually. I still haven't got flight. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Hey, Chris. How's it going? What happened here? Okay, I thought at first that's what I was saying. She's blind. Alright, so we're still learning more about the Queen. You know what I haven't seen in a while? An ether current. Didn't expect a full village here. No, I didn't forget about using my compass. It's just I haven't... When I'm doing the main story, I watch for the ether currents as I'm doing it. Again, I don't know why I'm doing that. So why is there a ruined Sharlayan village there, though? Stealth quest. Well, I got caught on the thing I was trying to hide behind. Oh, he's moving faster now. Quite a bit faster. Found us home.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Oh no.
Looking after those little ones.
Gululja.
What the?
What? A sentry?
Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
Your voice is familiar.
I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But... I want to get to know her too.
Huh.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you?
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I have neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
Well then.
You're Captain of the Knight?
Seem different from other machines, yeah.
And there I thought it was Gululja.
taking a walk down memory lane? But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
What's it gonna make? Is it gonna be good? Why is Otis already a great character? Okay, where are they? Right there. Another fully resisted stun. Can I just not stun anything in this area? I'm almost on the level 99 quest. I just realized that. Alright, last one for gear. Okay, can't go in that way. Ah, okay. I don't know why, but I'm suddenly reminded of all the stuff in Garlemald. There's one. Would be two more over here. Oh, hey, ether current. One wind, one water. Okay. Time to eat. Food. Hmm. In this area, I wouldn't want to be any of the people wearing metal. So I'm guessing all of this is going to be Final Fantasy IX related stuff. Like Otis and the King, Queen, and Princess. Ah. So the princess had to have been Sphene. The Endless. Okay, now I'm actually trusting Sphene less again. But I like Otis. Well, that explains why she doesn't wear a regulator. And now the part that I'm not gonna put any dyes on. Because I'm gonna keep it invisible. It's gonna do meanwhile somewhere.
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
Excuse me?
What? It's Kavkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
That's not good.
tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkua. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
Oh, this really isn't good.
This cannot be.
Everyone who knows her wasn't wearing a regulator at all.
No.
Nespia, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Bone white, honey yellow, cream yellow. I'll take the Night World silver piece. Oh. Hmm. Oh boy. Alright, finally time to find out her side of the story. Oh. Is there something only Zeralja can do? That's a good question. By the way, I had the same issue with this shield when it was in an earlier set, but I feel like this shield would actually be basically useless. All it would take is one good hit in the middle, and you wouldn't be able to properly use it. One good hit in the middle, and oh look, it would be strapped to your arm. But look, the piece that's strapped to your arm collapses into the shield. It's like the shield itself is dangerous to the person using it. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more of Otis later.
don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Ah, 'tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Guloja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I like Otis.
I've been looking all over for you.
Hmm?
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zeralja. He marches to Vanguard.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us. Wayakwe is at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take word to the back room as fast as you can.
Okay, well, here goes.
May still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliolo.
Otis, I need you to keep Guloja safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
Guloja, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance. Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
I'm liking Otis more and more the more he talks.
Yes, sir.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Zeralja. And we will finish this once and for all.
That brings up something. Hold on. I've got one area left. Several cutscenes. Ooh, food. Nope. 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 Yes, hold on though. Is that what I think it is? Okay, no. No, it's still level 98 food. Okay, so she's gonna try and destroy his regulator. Right, it said a bunch of cutscenes. That was just one. I was about to get ready to start moving.
Zorolcha!
Hello.
You disappoint me, Uklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
I am here, brother. I did not run, nor hide. I have come to kill you. Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one, or call upon all and sundry yet again? Not that it would make any difference.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended with Father?
I remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls. Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
So be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought I was done for.
What the? At least she was ready.
You could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die. And you will never surpass Papa.
But I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
Could that really be considered surpassing him? In the sense that he lost to that shade of him that was when he was at full strength.
His body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Tuliyola gives me strength even now.
Nice.
Come, let's get this over with. For my people and Sven.
Can we use a move like that as a warrior yet?
How gullible you are. All of this is Fiend's doing. Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Liar! Sven would never do that.
The King of Resolve speaks the truth.
I knew I didn't trust her.
The attack on Tural was no less my desire than Zeralda's.
Which explains why she was just standing there in the middle of the city and watching it.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
Yes, I used you.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family? About wanting to see them smile?
I do this for them. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you. But I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
What?
Behold, Wuklamat, the benevolent Queen Sven. An illusion that orchestrated a massacre.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
I mean, okay, so considering we have not had that option of without sacrifice, I'm expecting it.
Exactly do you seek to do? What?
I'm expecting something to do with Haurchefant from that.
You waste your words. There's no turning back. Is this the strength that the love of Tuliyollal lends you? A weak ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
I already know. It will never be you! As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me!
Please say it broke. Well, it definitely broke.
Rely on souls anymore. It's over.
Don't think you've won yet. Oh no, far from it. Give the order to the fleet. Raise Tuliyollal to the ground and harvest every last soul. It is over for Tuliyollal. Your works. all will be ash before the day is done.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
Okay, show what's happening. By now I feel like they would have evacuated everyone who's not fighting.
They're coming!
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
I'm Head Sauro. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
This is the first thing she's done this whole expansion, really. Nice.
That's the spirit. We promised Falcona we deliver him a mountain of scrap, and I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Well, I mean, there's them. They'll be a problem. Oh, Estinian. Okay, never mind.
Hey kid, the ones below are yours.
This whole group's done. Estinian's here.
Don't see that every day.
It's Estinian. Now I'm curious how they're gonna handle this. Oh. That's where Thancred's been.
Hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
As am I. 'Twas an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Gabby, I'm not Thancred. Where's your proof?
Come no closer, you bastards!
That was a near thing. Are you all right?
You...
Save your life. Yes, I know. Don't squander it.
I never thought you of all people would come to my rescue. Bakul Jaja. Thank you.
Still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous. But I could get used to it.
I'm glad those two have changed. The more I see of him, the more I like him too.
We're holding our own against their infantry. What of that monstrosity and its escort?
Yeah, what are they gonna do about that?
Bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
Now that's someone I didn't expect to see.
What in the Navigator's name is it doing here?
Tuliyola has entered into an alliance with Rads at Khan. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Nice. Oh, more? Okay.
Truly Yorno shall never forget this debt.
So when are we able to get her as a minion yet?
So keep your eyes forward and do what only you can do. Finish this and return home safe and sound.
Hearing this song, I didn't expect this song, and it makes me glad I'm playing the class from last expansion.
Report from the fleet. The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Useless. All of you.
Stop!
Your Majesty.
Enough of this! Enough! You swore you wouldn't harm my people!
He can't go where he's already been this whole time.
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Zeralja to Everkeep. Initiate court blood.
What?
Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
No! Damn you!
Stop! Please, Father, stop!
Kulucha! I told you not to come!
Kulucha?
You must flee, Kuluja! It isn't safe!
I'm not going anywhere! I have to stop my father!
I am not your father.
Let him go!
Using a child as a shield. Have you no shame?
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me!
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Oh.
Otis? What's wrong?
He's still a robot, so...
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
I must protect them.
All right.
No more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
I feel like the smart thing to do would have been to stay down.
What have you done?
Sveen, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness, but your people are innocent.
Hope you don't mind if I obliterate your army. I like that one.
I deceived you all, and still... The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do.
She can unlock the path to the top of the tower.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength!
Oh, that's useful. Wrong one. There.
There are still those we can save. We keep moving.
I still had my timing off just a little bit there. Oh, I'm supposed to be behind them.
You're safe now. Be at ease.
Why this way?
Looks like that does it for this area.
That's why.
King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on Trueview. Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into two groups. Kryl, Rahal, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right.
Okay, that was part 1, I assume. I didn't want to fight him.
Otis?
Yeah, less worrying about that, and how about getting a healer? That's a good question.
If he still remembers me, then perhaps.
I have to say, I'm loving that that ice skill from Red Mage. Oh, that's not good.
He's deactivated. It should be safe to approach.
Spoke too soon, Luke Lamont.
Otis! No! I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects.
Oh no. Okay, time for part 3.
Stand back, Your Majesty. I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens.
Okay, so when do we get some of these poses that he's been doing, though? Jeez. Oh. Really? Wait, really? We use that reference here? I have to say, these fights have actually been more of a challenge because of the damage they do. Oh, I'm not doing enough damage to these. Whoa. When can we do that? Oh no. Oh god, even focusing a specific one wasn't enough. Oh, okay, that's not good. Hey, Wuklamot, how about a limit break now? I'm not gonna make it in time. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I've got just enough for a good burst of damage. Oh, it is? Okay.
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast, for everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly. But I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, I know, that's the worst part.
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
Even with the fact that it was for no reason, though, he didn't know that. And in all honesty, that's the type of death that like perfectly suits a knight. He died trying to protect someone.
So he's the one who was looking after Galulja.
Thanks to you, Solution 9 has been spared the worst, but the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
Thancred's not there. I'm on the 99 quests now. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for the night. I think there's just enough left that tomorrow I should be able to finish Dawntrail. At least the main story. I'm not counting like expert dungeons or any of that. Okay, so I'll still be done by Friday. But either way, I'm gonna stop there for tonight. Who should I send you to? How about Nev? Nev's on the, looks like on the first trial. We'll go with Nev. Wait, why am I typing the command? I can just click it now. Alright. I'm sending you guys to Nev, and I'll see you tomorrow for the start of the level 99 quests. Thanks for stopping by tonight.